Today I'm going to be taking you along with me as I fill another spread in my sketchbook. Specifically what, you might ask? It may not be overwhelmingly obvious if you take a look at my channel just how much I love dinosaurs. And with the new Jurassic Park coming out, this love is festering in a new way. But one of the reasons you can't tell that I like dinosaurs so much on my channel is because I really struggle to draw them when I do draw them. So I tend not to draw them. Or you know something that I draw that I enjoy drawing? Girls. So I thought maybe I could push myself through the discomfort of drawing dinosaurs poorly by drawing little girls next to them. Hey? Let's see if my little hypothesis works in our favor. It's a little chewed up. My pencil sharpener eating my pencil, I think. Let's just start drawing something, and then from there we can refine that said something and make up our minds further. So, going with the human shape. Now, if we want this character to be like a young girl, we kind of want to exaggerate the proportions. Maybe a larger head, shorter arms, that sort of thing. Yeah, I somehow managed to get sick in the middle of the summer. Hidden talent. Oh, I also have to decide what kind of dinosaur. But it's obviously got to be kind of cute. I like, I haven't seen the new Jurassic Park movie, but there looks like there's like a little, it's not a Triceratops, it's definitely something else, but you know, it looks a little like a Triceratops. And I love how cute and small it is, and the little girl has, it's just so up my alley, so that's kind of what I'm trying to emulate here. Alright, now this character's already is looking too old for what I had in my mind. But the cool thing is, once you put it on paper, then you can start making those adjustments and start refining it closer to how you pictured it in your head, you know? So something that might help this character if I want her to look younger is, like I said, shortening limbs. But honestly, that's not always accurate. I think what I need to do is shorten the torso. So if we like bring that there, and then legs are almost like the same height. You know what? We're experimenting. We're figuring this one out together. Shorten this body, but keep the legs long. Is that right? I mean, it definitely looks younger. For some reason, something's not clicking. If we give her like a little dress like this. Ooh, cute. Honestly, I think the torso needs to be even shorter. Huh? Huh? Give her a Peter Pan collar. My brain's saying vintage kind of vibes, like 1950s kids catalog, kids clothing catalog. Cute little ponytail. And those like really short bangs, and of course like a little bow. Oh, and then it could be like super retro scenes. But then we just throw a dinosaur in there, eh? Okay, that does sound fun. Okay, wait, yeah. Something's happening. Let's see if we draw a little dino. My brain wants to do like a Triceratops. I'm gonna try. I feel like they have a little horn on their nose. And then I want to see. It's Triceratops, so it has right? Three horn. Ooh, watch out, don't poke your eye out, girl. This was supposed to be the head of the girl. I mean, it has like that crown thing. Kind of looks like Sonic. Little claws. Don't mind me just drawing a Triceratops for the first time in the most random pose. Supposed to be an arm holding it. So if this is the weight of like the Triceratops, it would kind of be like you should be holding it this way, kind of struggling. I imagine it's a little heavy. So these are, I don't know how to describe what's happening. Let me just try and get it on paper. Ooh, what is this leg? What is happening? This is the knee, and the leg comes, head, those funny little bangs. The bow would be back here with the ponytail. Okay. This looks fine. This is janky. At least we know where we need to focus. Man, excuse me. The phlegm. I swear I was fine. What is happening? What? Hello? No, it's getting worse. I'm just gonna draw. And we'll see what happens. And I'll check in with you. Oh, there, it's coming back. I'm gonna sit her down. Aw, there we go. So the dress is like poofed out. Maybe there's a bow on the dress. Now I feel like this, we could probably bring her head into this area a little bit more. It's going in front of this. Then again, we're gonna poke her eye out with that horn. Back leg. And then a little tail. Smile. Maybe squinty this eye a little. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. Now, I want it to look like they're hugging. But again, this eye poking out situation, I'm not about it. I'm not about it. But I don't really want to redraw the whole Triceratops head either. I think it looks nice. Maybe if I just make the horns a little rounder. Maybe subdue this part a little so that it fits into this shape we're trying to create. Ooh, okay, all right. A little bit better shape. All right, you're just gonna have to live with whatever my voice comes out as. I got no control over it. I've been wanting to film this for the last 3 days and I had 0 voice. So this just gonna have to be. So this is its front half. Its back half's back here. So I kind of want to actually bring this all. Now, what does the back legs look like? Something like this. Let's work on this hair a little bit. Again, that horn's like right in the eyeball, but hey, it's just a sketch. It's just a sketch. Get rid of this foot. Just kind of curve it. This is a little kneecap now. Oh, cute. Baby Bop. Aw. Is that aging me? Is Baby Bop even a thing anymore? Okay, I'm trying to figure out where this lady is actually underneath here so that the skirt makes more sense. Nope. Nope, that's not it. What if I give her... Ooh, okay, wait. There's a foot. There's another foot. Wait. We're finding it. Gotta give her little Mary Janes, obviously. It's a big sloppy mess. Is it making sense? Now we just need to finish this little foot, and then I think we could take stock from there. Something like that. It doesn't make the most sense. There's those lines going who knows where, but I think what would be helpful, find my pencil sharpener. I was just using it. I would like to figure out what the outfit's going to look like. Then we'll let's finalize the character, finalize the type of dinosaur and the character design on the dinosaur. And then maybe try and figure out a pose, like something cute, like a tea party or a swing set, or I don't know, just doing something casually, adorably cute for our little characters. And try and do a scene with that. I think that's the new game plan. So we can actually jump over here. I like the idea of the high socks with the little Mary Janes. Oops, my pencil is broken. No! And these. I like the poofy sleeve. I think it looks younger than these sleeves, so I'm going to switch these out. I like the, actually, let me use this one. Some of it. This doesn't erase as well as like this eraser, so I can still see. And then I can use that as guidelines. This is called a kneaded eraser, if you didn't know. It like absorbs instead of pushing. I don't know if it's accurate. It seems like that's what it does. Let's go with like a poofy sleeve. Why does it keep breaking? I must have dropped this pencil one too many times. Ah! And of course, it gets stuck in the sharpener. There's not gonna be any pencil left after this. Oh, it's... Ah! Is this like a sharpener problem? That'd be sad. This sharpener's been with me for years. It's been so faithful. Look, it's sturdy. Still sturdy. Good enough. I'd like it a little sharper, but beggars can't be choosers. Actually, I'm realizing this pencil is just a very soft pencil, so there's nothing that's going to erase this properly. So this is not the right pencil to use if we wanted to add color. It's never gonna disappear. It will always be there. I like this little, I don't know, feels vintage. Little button placket. I like to do like thicker eyebrows for younger characters too. I don't really know why. I must have seen it somewhere, but I couldn't tell you where. And I've kept it ever since. And then bigger pupils. Can always make something look a little younger too. Anyway, it looks fine. I don't think we need to be a crazy character design. I just kind of want it to look sort of vintage, old-fashioned. If we lived in a world where there were dinosaurs in the 50s. But clearly this pencil is just going to give me grief all day. I try a different pencil sharpener. Ooh, I don't like that noise. Ooh! Ooh, look at the sharpness on that one. Maybe it was a pencil sharpener. I hope not. I love that little grand piano. I mean, just look at it. It's just so cute. Alright, let's draw the dinosaur. Are we going with the Triceratops? A little soft horn. A little smile. Okay, I'm going with like a Winnie the Pooh face. Yeah, a little horn. And then this little crown thing that I'm not entirely sure. Some legs. I think there's too much neck. You know what? I think the head's too high. Move the whole thing up. Remember when I said I don't know how to draw dinosaurs? Spooky. I mean, they're just bodies, right? With heads and features. Nope, it's broken. It's just a bad pencil. Ah! I'm like getting really frustrated with this. I don't know if it's the pencil, it's the eraser, it's just nah. We're fine. We're fine. Maybe we'll just, you know what we'll do? You know what we're gonna do? Just gonna hide it. Pretend it doesn't exist. I can see right through that. Well, now I can draw on top of it. And I'm getting a different pencil. You have this pencil that I quite like. So if I look at that and I look at what I have, these proportions are different than those. I kind of want to copy these. So like this size head, the body and the head are kind of similar in size. Just kind of make everything smaller. Just kind of like going around and around. Kind of copying what I do, how to draw dogs. Okay, I like the proportions better on this, but I don't like the head shape. I gave it much bigger. I mean, this dinosaur is looking down, so the proportions are going to be different, but I kind of want it to be more similar. Oh, shoot. I just spit out my paper. What is going on? Ooh, I like that little shape there. It's this kind of like crown thing where it goes. I mean, if we think of it as a circle first, coming out the back of the head, it would go about there. And then if we gave it some of these spikes, they'd probably look kind of like this. Now I see somebody's reference, they actually have horns on this. You want to do that. Okay. And I don't think we need as harsh of a line on the end of the head either. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks right. So these are the proportions I like. Basically, the head is like the same size as the body. This one's a little different. Oh, this one I made the legs a lot thicker. I like both of these. I don't know which one I like better. So I was about to change this to make it look like that, but I'm like, let's hold on. I'm going to cut off this bottom half. It's not necessary. Shove it down here. All right, now let's take what we learned. Oh, these eraser shavings, they're disgusting. I might be in a bad mood, guys. I feel like I'm being very negative. I'm gonna blame my whatever's going on inside my body. I see how I can't erase this. You still see it, even with this eraser. That's the, I'm guessing that's like a 2B pencil or something. Does it say on it anywhere? It does not. Here we go. Draw some limmies. Toes, keep out there, kind of head on, and then that crown thing, which we decided kind of looks like a star. Make the elbows kind of point out a little bit. Little horns on the end of that. How do we want these little? It's hard to get the proportions the same every time, but I guess that's why you keep drawing it. There's some cuteness to it. Not so bad. These eraser shavings, I swear. Mess out of my desk. Disgusting. I'm gonna draw one more little Triceratops here before we change our thought. I want to know that I can kind of draw it. Back legs. Oh, this one's so pudgy. I like the idea of drawing the legs really chunky. That is so cute. And then the tail kind of pointed downward. I wonder if I should add little blobs. Oh, it kind of looks like a mole. Okay, we're figuring something out. Once I got the idea of like what it's supposed to look like, I can kind of exaggerate it more. And you end up with something like this. That is so cute. Oh, okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. Well, I guess we're definitely going with Triceratops at this point. Another one, now that I feel like I'm kind of getting it. Let's see if I'm right. Looking upwards. What is that? An asteroid? All right, so I got the idea of the character down enough. I've got the relative dinosaur figured out. Now, we need like some kind of scenario situation. I like this where it's cute and huggy and interacty. But maybe doing an actual hobby of some kind. I was thinking we have like tea party. I feel like that's really simple. We could have climbing a tree. Forget this handwriting. I'm going crazy. Draw a little box. Because that like trains my brain to be like, it's happening inside a scene. Ooh, what about picnic? I mean, that's basically tea party, isn't it? See if we got a little hill with a little blanket and some trees, clouds. And then we have picnic basket and our little dinosaur sitting there laying down. It looks like a frog. That'd be like the picnic idea. Or it could be tea party. We'd just kind of move some things around. Climbing a tree. Got an idea. What if the girl... Cool thing about when you draw a box for the scene, if you needed to go bigger, you could make the box bigger. We use paper. You can't make paper bigger. Okay, that dinosaur got a lot bigger. Probably more properly proportioned, though. Ooh, what about like reading bedtime stories? Okay, I'm gonna just go for it. I have an idea. You let me know if this is a bad idea. Or go for it. I kind of wanted the dinosaur smaller though, and this makes the dinosaur a little bigger. Ooh, look, a boulder. What is that? Oh no, I hate it already. Let's let it unfold. Let's give it a chance. Lobbing it out. No, I don't know. I want to restart. Wait. No. Yeah, bye. Just pretend that never even happened. You know what I should probably be using? My pink pencil. In case I want to add color to it. Ta-da! Let's try another idea. So she's like sitting on the bed. There are little dinosaurs in the bed. And she's reading the book. And looking at the dinosaur like, Cutsey, don't you like this book? I've just decided that's the name of the dinosaur. Cutsey. Cutsey, don't you like the book? I just realized I'm adding a third element that I'm also very bad at, which is backgrounds and scenes. I guess that's 4 things. The only thing that I'm comfortable with is the girl. But here we go. Maybe that's why I'm a little stressed, huh? Brain fog and freaking out. I think if I can pinpoint like an idea, I'll have a lot more confidence too. I mean, unless I cut out the scene for now and just try to do something a little bit more comfortable. If I just do something like this. And then make it a really small triceratops. Doesn't quite fit in there. I'm pondering the Great Ponder. Kind of like the idea of just focusing on making a nice pose like that. Before I completely freak myself out by trying to do something with a background. Okay, I drew this, but it's not assuming that there's any weight on this Triceratops, otherwise she'd fall over. So I have to keep that in mind. Oh, what about this pose? Oh, wait. Okay, it's kind of like a turtle. I don't know how we'd draw this part of it, though. Oh, wait. Something's happening here. You won't see its face, though, and that's kind of sad. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot when I get rid of the face. And then her head's going to be kind of blocked. Unless I move her head over here. Her shoulder. Wait. Bangs, ponytail. Okay, I like the concept, but I think I need to start over if I want to actually make that work. Because too much of it needs to be redone. Today's video is brought to you by erasers. Yuck. Hate it. Ew. This is kind of what happens when you're out of practice, too. I haven't really drawn much in the last week or so. Because I've been rather sick, if that's not obvious. Sometimes you gotta get back in the flow for things to come natural. Oh, jeez. This is one of those days. Oh my gosh, did I just do it? Okay, it's not too buckled. I think I'm having a bad day. What is this? Got the head. Eyes will be somewhere around there. Nose and mouth. And then we're gonna put the body here. Torso. Leggies. I want to see the front of the Triceratops. So why did I draw this? Because I guess I don't know yet. What if it's looking this way? But then again, this can block out a face. Maybe Triceratops. Maybe Triceratops. It's not the right call. Too big. Too much going on. I'm grumpy. I love how I'm like, let's make it simpler. The simpler also is driving me crazy. Well, at least that means I made the right call. If nothing else, this is a lesson. Just remind myself that I love dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. I am not super frustrated because I love learning how to draw dinosaurs. I am having a good day and it's only going to get better. Some bangs. Okay, we have a head. Now I would not normally recommend drawing a head without a body because you'll end up erasing the head when you draw the body. But here we are. I need a little win. Now can I draw a little torso in here? Can I make this work without having to redraw the whole head? We'll find out. Gonna get the shoulders, torso. What if we go with the storybook idea? So I'll put the storybook in here and then put a little triceratops right here. I think there's room if I make the triceratops small enough. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little sun. Got a lot of space down here for something though. Poofy sleeves. If you hold the book like this, your thumbs would be outwards. Oh wait, we need the Peter Pan collar. All right, something's taking shape here. I like a lot of it. This area needs some help. Need to figure out where the book is going. The Triceratops looks adorable. She's kind of like falling asleep. Move the legs out a little bit. Oh gosh, might be the right call then. If I'm making that noise. Alright, the book's disappearing because I just drew this Triceratops butt. And it's cute. This would be its leg. There's the butt down here. Oh, but then you lose its mouth. It's really cute though. Oh wait. Okay. So maybe it's not reading a book, but it's so cute. I just wanna... This little girl keeps getting older and older. Okay, the hands are a little small. I mean, look at the size of the head. Look at the size of the hand. Okay, this shoulder's in the wrong place. Should be like right here. Hey, that looks way better. Okay, now we have to figure out about the legs. I don't know about that. I liked it the way it was before. Shoot. Okay, there it is if she's just crumpled in her skirt. Just cute. And I think I might need the shortcut today. I might seem calm on the outside, but inside there's a storm festering. It's just, I gotta take what I can get. These are razor shavings. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do next is either erase it a little bit and go over it with this pencil, kind of finalize everything. And then we might call it a day. I really want to redraw this whole head, but I think it's a little too dangerous with the amount of erasing we've done. But let's go do what we know we like, which is this little Triceratops. Yep, I definitely like this. Little squishy bean. Little eyebrow dots. Little scale spots. Just a little kneecap. Got some little bean toes. Is it still cute? Is it still cute once I've added pencil? Oh, this is a dangerous game I'm playing. Oh, that's how it turns out. Trust myself. Be bold in my strokes. Trust yourself. Little chin reconstruction, constructive surgery. That eye needs to move. Sorry, eyeball. For some reason, she looks really familiar to me. Like a like I've met this person. She's definitely losing her youngness. Her youngness. She's aging before my eyes. This year anymore. Bye-bye. Alright, she's got a head. And dinosaur's got a dinosaur. Just have to finish up the body. We're almost done. Add that little button placket. So I don't really need whatever this line is, do I? Maybe I do. Okay, I don't know what I did with this nose, but it's time to restart it. That'll do. That's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it's better to be done than perfect. And when you're getting back into the groove of art, I think it's just about making movements instead of perfection. I still have not found the groove of my art yet. Like, I still love making stuff and like it's so much fun to like see it take shape, but at the same time there's something off, and I'd very easily be art blocked if I try to push through certain aspects of it. I recognize that. I remember what that's like and I don't want to go there. Okay? Oh, look at this happy, cute little sleeping dinosaur. We're gonna have to revisit this idea because it deserves so much more. And we're running out of lead here. Might have to switch to this wonderful pencil. Oh, that's right, it was bendy. Okay, a little shading back here. Kind of push the dinosaur forward. Ah! Come on. Come on! I just want to finish. I just want to be done. Come on. Are you kidding me? Ah! Oh, I just threw the sharpener. It was not on purpose, I swear. Maybe there's enough in here. No, it keeps shrinking back in there. Are we really out of lead? I can't. No, this is ridiculous. There's got to be some way to make this work. Come on, we literally just need to draw a couple lines and add some like texture to the stress. Give it a little more oomph. I just need a pencil. Okay, wait, here's a pencil. Nope, that one's empty too. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's definitely a pencil around here. There's definitely a pencil. Ooh, this is a fancy pencil. Get into the reserves here. It's a Blackwing. Although the white pencil, oh shoot, that's sound. Okay, maybe this sharpener needs to be retired. Look at that. Okay, so we're so close. Ooh, this is a soft pencil. Whoa. Erase some of this stuff. It's not necessary. I think maybe adding like some kind of texture to this, just to make it look more like a dress and not funny looking shoulders, you know? Yeah, that's like real. I think that's making a big difference. It turns it into less of a stump and more into like fabric. Ta-da! That's cute. Okay, yeah, that made a big difference. All right. I think we could call it. Ouch. Again, expectations, reality. But I feel way more in the groove, and I feel like I can kind of continue, maybe carry this momentum forward and continue to draw. I can't create perfection, but I can show you where I'm at. And this is where I'm at right now. Anyway, thank you for drawing along with me, or coming along with me as I drew in my sketchbook. I had a lot of fun, albeit at times frustrated. But I'm going to rest up and work on being nice and healthy and happy for the next one. And hope you all have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!